It is stormy right now in the Netherlands and crazy man, but I decided I'm going to walk outside anyway since there's pretty much nobody outside. I love that nature can be like a metaphor for things that's going on in our life, you know. The storm can stand for the chaos that's happening when everything seems to crumble and fall apart. And I'm in a space right now where everything is actually going pretty smooth. And I don't want to jinx it, but it's crazy to feel like I'm kind of having a little bit of a trouble that everything's going smooth. But at the same time, I'm telling myself, appreciate this moment, because there were days, periods in your life that everything was going to shit, and I was begging for the universe to have a little bit of a mercy on me, and I'm in that place now, and I think I need to cherish that. Yesterday I had a realization, you know. I've been posting videos for a while, and it's not going as fast as I want it, but I guess it's going the way it's supposed to. And it dawned on me that, you know, people can, let's say you can have like 100 compliments about a certain video, and one person says something negative, and we refocus from the positive to the negative, and make it seem like that one negative comment is the only thing that matters, instead of the other 10 or 100 that were positive. And I thought about it, and I think it has to do with the fact that in the past, if we ever ignored a dangerous situation or a negative situation, it would mean that we would die, you know, because some animal would come and trying to kill you. I hope it makes sense. But now, the only thing that happens is if someone leaves a negative comment on your video, for example, it just means that your ego is kind of hurt. And is it really that important? I don't think so. But still, in a way, we let it get to us. And I've experienced this in the beginning when I started uploading videos. Now I don't really care that much, but that idea about this topic came into my mind. So I thought, you know what, let me just create a video about it. Basically, it's crazy that we remove our focus from the positive comments, for example, to the negative one. Just one, you know, compared to the other ones, it's just one. And this kind of gets into your head and makes you forget everything else that is going right. And I think it happens with a lot of other things. When we start focusing only on the negative stuff, we start living in fear, you know. It means we start taking less risks and thinking more about other people's opinions. And that's the exact thing that kind of holds us back. Not kind of, it does hold us back from achieving our fullest potential. And it's a shame, because life is way too short not to do what it is you actually want to do. I keep coming back to the same thing. I think if we just stop for a second and remember that people's opinions shouldn't hurt us as much, and they can only hurt us if we let it hurt us. Maybe you've heard of the saying, something along the lines, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to mess it up, but when there's no enemy within, the enemy without can do us no harm. Basically, the way I see it is, if you are at peace with who you are and what you're capable of, nothing people say can actually get to you, because you know who you are, you know what you can do, you know your worth, and it's not depending on other people's opinions. And I think if we live by that, everything becomes much easier. The thing is, you know, everybody can say what they want about us, but they basically don't have any right, because you are the one choosing to step into the ring, you know. If you decide to create a beautiful life for yourself, who are those people to judge you? You are the one taking the action. They are the ones standing on the sidelines and looking at you, making fun of you, you know. And it's cringe until it starts working out, until your channel does blow up, or you do start making millions, or getting a huge following, or whatever. Basically, it's cringe until your dream starts working out, and then people will be like, I knew you would make it, I always believed in you. And we all know that's BS, right? So basically, the message of this video is to stop letting other people's opinions hold you back, because it really isn't that important. And whenever I feel like quitting, doubting, I think back, you know, a couple of years, decades from now, because I don't plan to die anytime soon. A couple of decades from now, I won't be here anymore. And how painful would it be, especially for me, right? Because I have to live with the fact, or die with the fact, that I didn't do what I wanted to do because I was so afraid. And it's not about the numbers, you know. Of course we want maybe a huge following for social proof or whatever, but It's really not about the numbers. It's about doing what you love doing. Even if it's just a side hustle or maybe an actual business. That's all that matters. So, and another thing before the wind blows me away, energy flows where attention goes. So the more you feed into your fears and the focus on how people are being negative about you or saying negative things about you, the more power you will give it and the more the fear will start controlling your life. So really reshift your focus on the things that actually matter, on your purpose, on whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. Because really, man, it is not worth it to let people stop you. A lot of times also, the fear for the thing is bigger than the thing itself, actually. I remember uploading my videos and noticing that nobody really cared. And then I thought to myself, all this year I held myself back. But nobody actually really cares. Not to be negative, but people are just busy with their own lives. So remember that energy flows wherever attention goes. Anyway, that's the video. I'm going back inside. It's very windy, probably, and I'm pretty sure you can hear that. But I just had to talk about this topic. And yeah, man. If you made it this far, thank you for your time. And as usual, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.